Here with Coach Jenny Fuller as the Demons back at home and ready to get the home schedule underway this weekend with the home tournament against Jacksonville State and Memphis. We'll get into that in a second. But Coach, talk to me a little bit about this past weekend. 5 games at South Alabama. What did you see that you liked from this young team that's kind of really getting their feet under them?
Yeah, I think that going into this past weekend, we had moments of good things and then some things that we could work on. And I think really, Brooklyn Stoller stands out with her pitching performance. We knew that she's capable of that. And then, Sophia Livers did really well at the plate, as well as DJ Lynch. So we had some people do some good things, but, we expected some growing pains this year. So all we can do is work hard, stay positive, and go from there.
Yeah, growing pains, maybe even finding some consistency. That's probably going to be something that is going to be a big growing or a big learning curve through these first few weeks of the season. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, we talk about it every day as a staff that we just need to get our players up to speed because they're so young. But, that takes experience and time, which they just don't have yet. Yeah. So it's kind of like trial by fire right now, just getting out there and, just trying different people in different spots in the lineup, seeing what works, what doesn't, and just kind of figuring it all out together.
Yeah. You mentioned Brooklyn. Got to ask you about her. I mean, obviously as a pitcher and a pitching coach, those 2 games, those complete games that she had, the opener and the one on Sunday against UIC, some really good stuff. What things did you see from her that you really liked in those 2?
I think the biggest thing with Stoller is that she doesn't get rattled. I think that if you have a pitcher that is mentally tough on the mound, doesn't get rattled by little things, that they'll end up being pretty good for you. So that was what stood out for me, and just that really teams didn't just have she induces weak contact. So she didn't give up just a ton of hard hits, which she'll give up hits just because she's a freshman, but in lineups 1 through 9, she was inducing some weak contact. So I really like to see that as the pitching coach.
Yeah, it's, I think, indicative of the way that those first 2 innings ended against UIC. She gives up the hits, immediately gets a soft pop-up to end the inning, to get out of it. And then, like you said, once she settled in, it was really up to the offense to kind of try to get something going.
Yeah, again, that just goes back to her not being rattled. And I talked to her about it, before we played, that she has seen some of the best hitters in the country because she played in Oklahoma, which has really good softball, and she played high-level travel ball. So she's seen some of these hitters before.
You mentioned Sophia as well, great sort of table setter for us at the top. She had 5 hits. Obviously, she's just a sophomore too, but important to get some consistency there, and it feels like maybe Sophia is that kind of leadoff spot, at least for now.
Yeah, for now, she's in that spot for us. She she'll put the ball in play, she gets on base, and she hits the ball hard too. So those are some kind of things that we're looking for in that leadoff spot. So I think that she'll probably continue to be there.
We mentioned it earlier, and it's, like I said, growing pains, learning for you, for the players. 17 out of the 18 played in that game against South Alabama. It's opportunity there to get that experience, and just as we move into this weekend, continue to gain and, like I said, to get those reps.
Yeah, Memphis and Jacksonville State, they'll be good teams. So I think, going against South Al, that we competed with them can give us a boost of confidence that really we can compete with anybody if we can put our hitting and pitching together and defense.
Obviously, it's going to be a little bit wet probably this weekend, but pun intended, it doesn't dampen the excitement that I know you have and the girls have for that first home game, especially on the new field.
Yeah, I think that we're excited to showcase our new field and to see some fans out there. I think that the players are just really excited to play at home this weekend and get after it.
Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you. Go Demons.